comes with a risk.
All favors do, Kayce.
Yellowstone 5 new episode is here, and honestly, as much as we're excited to know more about Sarah's murder and John Dutton's murder investigation, this episode came with another death of another character. I feel by the time Yellowstone ends, all the ranch members are going to end. So basically, Teeter got a phone call from Colby. They talked about their life and how is everything going on, and in between Colby proposed her. Though he said he loves her as a friend, Teeter understood his feelings, and she also replied with, "I love you too." That was a sweet moment which turned bitter soon. Back in the ranch, Carter goes to give water to a troublesome horse. It seems mad and furious. It attacked Carter and Carter cried for help. Colby went there and he asked Carter to crawl as soon as possible. And while he was trying to calm down the horse, it attacked him. Carter went to get the gun and shot the horse, and it was too late. Rip enters and tries to calm down the young kid, who feels guilty. Rip, on the other hand, believes his decision has led to Colby's death.
If it's anyone's fault, it's mine.
Beth reaches and gives them some words of wisdom and asks not to feel guilty. It's nobody's fault. It was a bad timing and a bad situation. Rip, in this episode, had a tough job to do. Not only he had to inform to Teeter about Colby, he also had to share Dutton's news to Jimmy, who was in a training with Travis, played by Sheridan himself. Rip also asked him to sell all the Yellowstone horses, as they might go empty-handed when the estate buys it. Now let's jump into the main part. Police is investigating Sarah's murder, and they end up in Jamie's house, where they ask if they could see Sarah's clothes. Jamie was hesitant and said he himself will bring her clothes. The officer replied he could not allow him to touch the evidence. Jamie was hesitant to allow them. He asked them to come with search warrant. He even boasted about him being Attorney General. The cop then said, now he is the suspect and he can't do anything about it. The cop promised to return with the warrant, and with it, he assured there will be media and news. Jamie realized his mistake and asked them to search the house, but the cop told him it's too late. As soon as they left, Jamie went upstairs and destroyed some evidence. On the other hand, Kayce is on the verge of revenge. Some part of him believes Jamie is innocent, so he decided to go on every aspect of John Dutton's murder. He received a message about Grant Horton. He got to know Sarah had a connection with him, and he was obviously very keen about their land. He immediately knew Sarah was just a puppet and he was the real mastermind. Grant was with his daughter in his car, and Kayce hijacks it. He points gun at Horton's daughter and asks him to drive within the limits. He warned him, if he ever tries to mess with the Duttons again, he will kill his entire family. It was shocking to see that he let his dad's murderer go, and he did it on Mo's advice. This is something weird. Kayce has always been the quiet good guy, but this season, he is doing much more than we have expected. He's been hiding many secrets with his family, and we might see a darker turn. The way Yellowstone is killing characters, we don't want Kayce or his wife and son having the same fate. In future episode, there are two possibilities. Either Kayce will kill Jamie and Horton, or there will be a civil war between Rip, Beth, and Kayce. I mean, Kayce was always sidelined by his siblings. He was never considered the guy who can handle the business. Now Kayce has taken things in his own hand, and Beth wants to kill Jamie. So for the prey, these two hunters might collide. Also, Kayce's retaliation will definitely affect Beth. Her nature is dominating, and she wants everyone to be under her control. But now Kayce is a free bird, and he won't just sit there taking orders from Beth. He is fed up of being a yes man and an underappreciated Dutton. This is just a theory, and we might see much more twists than this. Who knows if Kayce has killed John Dutton? Never say never when it's about a big wealthy family, and the maker of the universe is Sheridan. That's it for this video. If you like the content, like our video, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon for notifications.